Apple Vision Pro starts at $34.99. It will be available early next year on Apple.com and at Apple retail stores in the US.
Yeah, so people are excited about this new product. I'm a little excited. I like when people bring competition to the to new technology that I'm interested in. I am significantly interested in AR in general. I love the functionality of it. I have yet to really see, even with this included, I have yet to see real useful use cases um, as of now. But what I want to kind of move forward with is the things that people can be excited for. So the device unfortunately starts at $3,500. That tells me that it is not consumer friendly. This is not trying to hit the mass audience. This is not trying to hit the masses. This is very focused on a group or a set of people that want to experiment with new technology. This is not the technology that will have everyone jumping to get one. This is not a MacBook or an iPad. This is literally a very small niche group of people that may find this useful and may go out and buy it. But right now, that is not everyone. So Meta came out with their Meta Quest Pro, which had a lot of similar features, but the price tag of was about $1,000 or $1,500. But they have recently dropped it to $1,000 because obviously nobody was buying this. We are going into a recession. Same thing with this Apple device. I don't believe that it's not even that the average person was going to buy this anyway. But anybody who was even trying to incentivize themselves to do so, the stragglers, would not think this is a logical purchase in 2023. So, in my opinion, this is a device. This is the first iteration of the failure. I think the fourth iteration of this device will be the one you want to buy. Right now, this is the one you look at as bringing something new to the market, just like the Quest and the the Quest 1, the Quest 2, those all had their ups and downs, and then there's this final product when they're coming out with the Quest 3, and it has the augmented stuff included, and it's coming in at a cheaper price. So there's these things that people, they're competing obviously, but that is a good thing. Until we can get the device in our hand, we won't really know what it can do, how it functions, and what if it's really worthwhile. We can go off based off what people are saying about it, and people are saying great things in regards to the software and that experience. But again, there is the core value of it that yes, they are very good at implementing new ideas and thoughts and processes and making them shine. But underlining of all of that is there a true value to this product on the market right now? And I don't really see that. I don't. Honestly, I feel like this is another one of those things that comes out. It's very niche and nobody really needs it, but they may want it. If I need three screens, I'll go buy three screens. There are plenty of things and functions that you can do to create mobile screens and take them with you. There's portability there. The $3,500 price tag becomes very strange when you realize that there's a battery pack in your pocket. You realize the battery life may not last that long, depending on that. If maybe they upcharge you for a bigger battery life, but I was hearing boasting 2 to 3 hours of battery life on this thing. Hopefully that is not the case. It just makes it even worse. But there's why deal with those things? You're trying to watch a movie. You're trying to do actually get some work done and some tasks done, and you have to worry about being plugged in and making sure that this tethered device is available and functioning properly. It just seems like there's a lot of barriers to entry. And I'm not saying that it's just battery life. I'm saying there's, the function of having this thing on your face the entire time or the entire day. There's There's the depth perception. There may be some problems with how you perceive the world through these lenses. Maybe there's this, that weird motion where you feel like you almost touched something, but you haven't, like passed through on Quest. Maybe that they have fixed all those things, but in my opinion, those are tough things to fix, especially when it comes to your eyes. It's really hard to trick eyes, in a lot of cases, especially when it comes to depth. But it's not that difficult, but it's like hard to mimic it, what your real life is looking like and what it looks like through lenses. It's just difficult. But I will, look at it from a enthusiast perspective. Obviously, this is not something that's in my price range. It's not something I'm going to be purchasing. But those out there that do, I really want to know, what is your use case? What is your value for this device? Because right now it tells me the value of this device is to be a beautiful, the ability to have a beautiful large screen in front of you. Do you not have a large TV at home? If you can afford this type of device, you probably have a larger TV, OLED, something of that nature. You probably have some high-end tech at home already. So is the value in it having multiple screens on the go? Is the value in having your apps here and available and not as accessible as your phone? Are you that uncomfortable utilizing a phone? Do you feel like the tap gestures and all that stuff, is that a selling point for you? Is there software that you plan on using with it? Or is there any functionality that it provides that you normally couldn't get with less than 10 seconds of an inconvenience? That is the true nature of AR. It has to be extremely convenient for it to be successful. And I think that's what's going to happen on the fourth iteration. I think there's going to just be glasses. And I think it's going to be a really cool implementation of it. But honestly, right now, it is too inconvenient. It is too bulky. And there's the technology will catch up sooner than later. Honestly, in 10 years from now, this conversation will be super relevant. But right now, this day and age and this time, 3,500 for a wearable is too much, and it does not provide you any of the useful use cases, in my opinion, that you would need to get into AR. Virtual reality is a whole nother beast, but AR is a more simplistic, easier barrier to entry because of you already still being able to perceive the real world. It's just becoming useful and providing useful information for what you're seeing and what you're perceiving to now become digitalized in your own world. Not even thinking about it, you just see things differently. There's pop-ups, there's options, there's things that just allow you to bring the real world into your eyes. It's like that is the key to AR, and this is not that yet, but it can be someday. And that's what I truly find fascinating. Not right now, though. I wouldn't pay that much, and I don't think it's worth it. But for those that you can afford it and can find value in it, please let me know what you guys are planning on doing with it, because I really want to know. But that's pretty much it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I want to thank you guys for listening, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Peace.